So, yeah, and Cool B.
Hold on.
Let's do this right.
All the Juice Crew DJs is coming
exactly.
out. Yeah.
Marley Marl, DJ Cool V, Mister Cee, Chillin Q. Real shit. Put your hands together one more time, please, for everybody. What up? So, Marley.
Yeah.
This bedroom, man. This house of yours.
Yes.
This apartment. What was going on, man?
We just wanted to come and rock out, and you know, everybody. Let me tell you, everybody in the Juice Crew always had the thought in their mind that they want to perform at the Apollo. You know what I'm saying? So everybody wanted to fulfill that dream and perform at the Apollo, and it was definitely a legacy night. That's real.
But I'm trying to get to even before that night, like, you know, all the magic happening in your house, like people coming in your house, the studio sessions. Can you talk about the early days?
Well, early days, it started out in Queensbridge. Queensbridge, you in the house, make some noise. Well, it started me
Don't get them started.
On 12th Street and 41st side is where we made all the songs at. That was the studio. It was so crazy because I would go to the store, come back, and there'd be like a whole crowd of people in front of my building waiting for me. So I kind of knew it was time to go. You know what I mean? But it was definitely dope because at that time, you know, me, Mr. Magic, and Tyrone, we had our radio shows going on. So the Juice Crew is definitely an extension of our radio show. Because, you know, I was battling Red and Chuck every week. I needed ammo. You know what I'm saying? So every week I would have to come with something. Because Magic, you know, Magic, he had that mouth. So a lot of artists, they wasn't giving us exclusives. They was giving them the Red. So we had to make our own exclusives. And that's how the Juice Crew basically came to par, because we needed ammunition every week to battle Kiss FM.
I want to say something. I was so fortunate in radio. I was around two geniuses, Mr. Magic and Marley Marl. Now, when I tell you about Marley Marl, I remember when he first was on the radio, he looked at the board, he did his thing, he didn't know much about it. Before it was over, Marley could take that board apart, put it back together, and I have my FCC license, that's how we pretty much were on. And I used to amp the transmitter, so we go from Hartford to Philly, which was illegal, but we did it. But Marley would go inside and pan the speakers and boost the bass and tweak the treble. And one night, the chief engineer came in. He said, "How the hell are y'all getting that sound? You don't sound like any other part of the station when it's on." It was Marley. Marley was making that sound different and making it sound better. But Marley was the first person I ever knew who wanted the schematics. Marley would buy a piece of equipment and unscrew it, plug it in and see what lights up. Before you knew it, you could build that. So Marley Marl, that's the engineer all-star, for real.
Now, Cool V on the hand. How you doing, sir?
I'm all right.
Can you tell us a little bit about your experiences with Cold Chillin?
Cold Chillin was dope because we started on Prism, actually, you know what I'm saying? And then we moved to Cold Chillin because it was the same, you know, Cold Chillin had got the deal. And it was just a beautiful situation. We was all freelancing at first. Then Ty said we had to sign contracts. You know what I'm saying? He said, nobody gonna sign y'all gotta sign contracts. So in 88, actually I signed my first contract. Biz signed it in 86, but we made 3 records in that time. Like Picking Boogers, Nobody Beats the Biz, Make the Music was all in that time. And then for 88, we had to sign the contract and make the Going Off album.
I don't blame you, Ty.
Yeah, so it changed our life, you know what I'm saying? MC Shan giving Biz that shot on stage. Shani letting Biz do that first record with her, and Marley letting us in his house to record. That changed our life, you know what I'm saying?
And me saying, Vaughn could come, but he can't get in the limo.
Oh yeah, that's another thing. Mr. Magic had his own limo service, right? So Biz wanted to put me and Kane and us on, and Ty didn't want us to be down at the time. So by the time he did start us letting us come, he said, Biz, they can come, but they can't get in the limo. They gotta meet you there. So we had to get our own ride to the shows.
The limo was a big deal back then.
Limo was a big deal.
However, before it was over, limo be in front of Vaugh's house all day.
Yeah. Rode the limo all the time.
Mr. C,
Yes, sir.
how you doing, sir?
I'm good.
Put your hands together.
Shout out to Brooklyn.
You're ready. So, tell us some things about those early days as well when it comes to Cold Chillin'. Maybe there's something we don't know about. You know, they were blowing you up earlier about the all kind of stuff going on.
Shannon's a piece of shit. Yeah, I mean, for me, you know, being that I was DJing for Big Daddy Kane, we went to high school together, Sarah J. Hill High School, and my first experience of just being around the Juice Crew all together at once, we went on tour in London. And that's the tour that Shan was talking about when I was carrying everybody's luggage, because it was like I was the newer DJ in the group, in the crew. And so not only was I carrying everybody's luggage, but I ran up a mad phone bill calling my ex-girlfriend at the time and my grandmother and my family. And I think the bill was like over $2,000 or something like that.
2,000 pounds.
Yeah, like pounds or something.
That's $4.
So Magic, and rest in peace, Mr. Magic, they got on me. And during the whole European tour, they kept saying, a devious plot. You're creating a devious plot to get over.
That was Mr. Magic's term for Mr. C. Devious plot.
And you know, they was like, you got to pay that money back. And there's an infamous photo, if you ever Google a photo of Roxanne Shante and yours truly, Mr. C. We actually sleeping on the bus in London. And that was like my first experience just being around everybody. But then I got to hang out with Magic and Marley at BLS. Let's say if Kane had an exclusive new song or we would premiere it on BLS, I got to come up there and see Kane freestyle on Magic and Marley's show. But that experience showed me later on how to do radio properly. Like I tell this man all the time, if it wasn't for him, I wouldn't know how to do radio properly. Because him and Magic, they would have like a little transistor radio listening to Red Alert and Chuck Chill Out, listening to what they was doing while they was live on BLS. So let's say if Red and Chuck was playing Top Billin', Magic was like, Magic could tell Marley, get Top Billin' on right now, get it on. And then Marley would get it on and it'd just be a frenzy. But I got to learn how to do radio through Magic and Marley. And then later on, I started doing a radio show with Mr. Magic on a public access station called 91.5 WNYE. I started doing that with him in the 90s. And then Magic, you know, and Ty had the wherewithal to bring me into Hot 97. You know, when I first got to Hot 97 with Magic and Ty being the producer, I was getting paid $50 every 2 weeks from Magic's check.
You got paid?
Because I wasn't on payroll.
Oh, you got paid?
I was getting $50. And then, you know, I get my little $50, but then sometimes Magic didn't want to pay me. And then Magic would tell Ty, don't pay C. Don't pay C. And then I had to call Ty crying to him. He's like, Magic gonna pay you, don't worry about it. But it started off with that, and to me making a career into radio with Hot 97 and becoming my own brand. But it was because of people like this man right here. So I just want to say, in front of Marley and Cool V and Chili Q, like, you know, Marley Marl is the greatest hip hop producer of all time. I don't care what anybody knows. This is the greatest hip hop producer of all time. Like, one of the first hip hop producers to sample James Brown. He made all of us sound good, from Kane to Biz to G-Rap to Shantae. He Master 8, man, all of us sound good. So I just want everybody to stand up for Marley Marl one time. Everybody in here stand up for Marley Marl one time. And also to Cool V, a lot of people don't give Cool V the credit for producing them Biz Markie hits after they kind of stepped away from Marley. Cool V is the one that produced Just a Friend for Biz Markie. He's the one that produced that joint. Make some noise for the great Cool V. And I just want to leave it off with Chili Q. Chili Q started doing Mr. Magic show with Marley later on. He became the son of Mr. Magic. Everybody thought he was actually really Mr. Magic's son. But
The youngest DJ in charge.
And the youngest DJ in charge, and he
Wait, let's wait. Don't get that. Youngest DJ in charge was Ron G.
Okay.
Nah, you was before that. You was
That was
before
Ron
that.
G. I was the youngest DJ in hip hop.
There we go.
But if you ever see any of those old Mr. Magic Rap Attack album covers, you will see a young Chili Q on the album cover, and he continued the tradition of the Rap Attack with Marley, and then later In Control radio show with Pete Rock, if y'all remember that. So, like,
Lineage.
we all, everybody got something from this man right here. So we are forever in debt to you. Forever in debt.
Appreciate that, Steve.
It's a real moment.
Thanks. Sit down now.
They're giving me the wrap up signal. We gotta go to this next one. Everybody put your hands together
right.
for everyone that's up here. Marley Marl,
Chillin Screw DJs.
Chillin Screw, Mister Cee,
Polo.
Polo.
Oh, wait a minute. You guys say something about Polo.
Polo.
All right, Polo.
Cosmo.
Polo is in a nursing home right now. He's got Parkinson's disease, and so he's not doing well. So we want to send our prayers out to DJ.
But he's in great spirits. Master Ace went to go see him a couple of weeks ago.
Good.
Cool V and Shantae always go see him. I'm gonna get around to seeing him as well.
Right.
He's in great spirits. If anybody knows Polo, he always say cuz, yo cuz, yo cuz, yo cuz. So he's still got that energy, he's still good. He just, got to get himself back on his feet. But we love Polo, he's in our hearts tonight. So if you got love for DJ Polo, put 2 fingers up on him.
You're ready. Thank you once again, fellas. We're gonna roll this next clip.